DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Well, I hope you're well. It is Wednesday. I had to think about there a moment. Yeah, it's Wednesday, and I'm out for a quick little walk. And between rain showers, we've been having a lot of rain lately. So now the weather's just right. I'm out for a quick walk. I don't know, those of you who might know this chain, I don't know if it's actually out of Europe, but Mövenpick, they have wine, but they also have ice cream. I mean, it might be what's exported might be the ice cream. Wine is not their own wine as such. I mean, they sell wine, yeah, but they have well-known ice cream. So maybe you know that outside of Europe. I don't know. Oh, the last few days have been kind of interesting. I've been doing a lot of, my grind these days. I mean, I've been working a lot on my Spanish lessons and other things around, and it's tax time over here in Switzerland. I think actually most of the world in the beginning of the year, especially in spring, tax time is a fun time, so to say. Just there's a quick side road. You always have to be careful for the bicycles. I just crossed the road, and the cars stop quite readily, but the bikes not so much. So you have to be careful for them. Yeah, I was talking about taxes before I interrupted myself, and yeah, it's most of us do them online now. So ever since doing the taxes have become an online thing, I'm not saying it's become a game or fun. I don't think taxes are ever any fun, but it's certainly, as far as I'm concerned, become a lot easier. I used to hate having to fill those things out by hand. It kind of reminds me, those of you who are Canadian or binationals like myself and have to get a passport, a Canadian one I do mean, know how stupid the system is when it gets to renewing your passport anyway, and writing the same things over and over and over, and you think like everything's online now, dummy. Wouldn't you know that my name is the same, or I just have to make a mark and say that nothing has changed? But no, anyway, that would be a rant on its own. And actually, I've made one many years ago on YouTube. So I won't make another one. Yeah. What I have been doing though lately is I have been going a little bit down the nostalgia road. I've been going over to web pages, or I should say YouTube channels of people that aren't there anymore. Some have passed away, some have just simply stopped making videos, but mostly those that were friends and have passed on. I was listening to some of Andy Sofequig's taxi vlogs, just to hear his voice. It was something, it was Friday, was a taxi vlog day, and many of us were just looking forward to hearing and listening to Andy talk about his week, about his thoughts on different subjects and so on. So I just wanted to hear Andy's voice. Then I went off to Melissa. What was her name? What was her video name? It was something me. I hate that when that happens. Of course I know her name, but of course right now because I'm doing the video. And I went and listened to her, and it was just like so refreshing. Not too long ago, I read on Facebook, I think it was Dave Nicholson that wrote it, but I don't know where he got it from, that one man was it 1122? I don't remember the number after his name. He was a Canadian YouTuber and not been doing much lately. But anyway, I just watched one or two of his things. And some of you who are older YouTubers might remember there was one called Barmer, also in numbers after his name. Or Jackie, what was Jackie's? She was a friend, well, she spoke English in her videos, but she was from Montreal. And just watch a few of her videos. And then, you know, a few people just simply are not making videos anymore. So I just watched a few of theirs just to feel, you know, the feelings that we used to have when we would actually do things, you know, collaborations and stuff like that together. Like I say, Nostalgia Road. I have 2 CDs at home. Some of you might still know what CDs are. I have 2 CDs of home. When we left Canada and emigrated, basically, my parents had I was almost going to say the unforeseen, and you'll understand what I'm saying this for, unforeseen wisdom of making tapes, cassette tapes. So the older people will know again what that is. Cassette tapes of a whole lot of family members saying a few words to us. And they did the same thing on Mrs. DC's side of the family and sent those over. I have them in CDs now because I converted, you know, the cassette tapes into CDs so that we would have, you know, another, I would say, a more modern trace of of it. But, you know, I like to go back and listen because there's voices of many people that have passed away. I have videos of my dad, but I like to hear my dad talking. You know, these are things that, especially in the day and age of video, that we can do. We can have tangible memories of friends, of family members, and we can, you know, not only the writings. One of my most treasured items is a small handwritten note by my grandfather, and you know, I really cherish that. Yeah, you know, so this is the way I was actually going to think. I was going to talk about. Sorry, I got the sun in my eyes right now, and yeah, I was just following this train of thought actually this morning, and I was thinking like, well, maybe I'll chat about that. And you know, for once, an ambulance. For once, I remembered what I was going to talk about. Okay, yeah, anyway, I see we're up to 8 minutes somewhat, so I probably stop there. Do you do that? I was just wondering, do you go back and watch old videos, or do you have tapes, or I don't know, something that reminds you of those that are gone? I mean, something more than just a souvenir or a picture, like actually an audio or visual reminder of a friend or a family member. Tell me about it. Okay, that'll be DC signing off. Take care, everybody, and have a good Wednesday and rest of the week. Bye-bye.